Hey everyone, you're watching We Had That. Today I am going to be talking about the Masters of the Universe Classics bronze He-Man figure. But before I get started, let me just let you know, at the end of this video, I've taken a bunch of pictures of this figure in action, and there's kind of like a slideshow thing for about the last minute or so. So please hang out, check out the photos at the end of the video, and let me know what you think. Now let's jump right into it. For years, I had been seeing Masters of the Universe Classics figures on eBay for much cheaper than what they were going for in the United States from sellers from China. And I had wondered what the deal with that was. Are these figures bootlegs? Are they factory overstock? Are they figures that were damaged or thrown out and then somebody got them out of the trash? Did somebody who worked at the factory steal them? I don't know, but I was curious what the quality would be like considering the figures were so much cheaper. So last year, I ordered Anti-Eternia He-Man, and I did a review of him a couple months back. Now I'm doing a review of the bronze He-Man, also from China. So a lot of figures came out of China, and I had wondered about the quality on these guys. And especially since this figure I picked up for under 30 bucks, just under 30 bucks. And when he got here, he arrived in a padded envelope, which I was a little bit concerned about, but he's actually in pretty good shape. He's got tighter joints than the Anti-Eternia He-Man had, and the posability is pretty good. And let's just take a closer look at this guy. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I'll give you a close-up shot of the face here. One thing that I want to mention, and for a lot of you this goes without saying, but I have read several people, a lot of people think that this figure is actually made of bronze, and it is not. It's just a plastic figure like any of your other Masters of the Universe Classics figures, painted to look like it's a bronze statue. So none of these figures are really made of bronze. It's based on the bronze King Grayskull that was officially released in 2008, but even that figure was not actually made of bronze. Now you can see on the shoulder here, the paint is wearing off. I'm getting a little too close, so it's going out of focus. But you can see here, a little bit of that paint is coming off in spots. So this was not a figure that was molded in this kind of a gold colored plastic. It looks like it's probably just a regular He-Man figure that was painted after the fact in some factory in China. So he's a pretty cool figure. After I took photos with him, as you can see, there's a little bit of wear to the paint, and some of the joints, like right here at the hip, have become looser. But overall, he's still in tighter condition than the Anti-Eternia He-Man that I did a review of a couple months back. So he looks pretty good. Another problem with a lot of these figures from China, if you look at the hair, on a lot of the figures, there's a lot of forehead showing. And I'll give you an example. I've got the Anti-Eternia figure right here. Look at all that forehead on this guy. The hair is pretty far back. And it's not just this figure, not this specific Anti-Eternia He-Man. I've seen it numerous times on Faker and other Anti-Eternia He-Man figures, and even He-Man himself on the figures from China. This guy, the bronze guy, he does have his hair back a little bit more than I would like, but I honestly didn't even notice it. It's nowhere near as far back as it is on the Anti-Eternia He-Man and some of the others that I've seen. So again, this Anti-Eternia He-Man, super, super loose, kind of an oily figure. But a great deal for the price that I paid. I've seen these guys go for crazy amounts of money from the USA, and I got them for under 25 bucks from China. So I'm happy with my purchase despite the greasiness, loose joints, and giant forehead. And this guy I paid just under 30 bucks for, and he's in even better shape. You do have to be careful though. That paint can just come right off, and you can see the flesh color from He-Man underneath. Now, this figure was never officially released, so he's only available as this mysterious Chinese whatever, shrouded in mystery. If you ask a dozen people what the story behind this guy is, you're going to probably get 8 or 10 different answers, because it feels like everybody has a different idea of what the story for this guy is. So I'm not even going to get into it because I honestly don't know. I did some research and I had hoped to find out, but I don't know any more than I did when I started. Now, this guy also came with a sword that's also painted to look like this bronze finish, and a shield also painted to look like this bronze finish. So you can have this guy as part of your collection. You know, they've got so many different He-Mans now. There's Anti-Eternia He-Man. Faker is pretty much another version of He-Man. You've got your Slime Pit He-Man, a bunch of different cool variations. And now you've also got your bronze statue. Again, not actually bronze, just plastic painted to look like it's bronze. So overall, for the price that I paid, I'm really happy with my purchase. I think this guy, he does have some loose joints and paint wear, but overall, man, it was totally worth the under $30 that I paid to have him shipped over from China. So that is about it. Remember, stick around for the slideshow of this guy in action in just a minute or so. But please click like on my video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think, and share on social media. One last thing, if you're a fan of toys, you should know about ToyLanta, one of the biggest toy shows in the southeastern United States, held annually just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Check out ToyLanta.com for more information. As always, thanks for watching.